What's up everyone, and welcome to another episode of QTE News right here on Stay and Play, your not so daily news update where we side-eye the gaming industry so you don't have to. So what will we be covering today? So we got 4 topics today that we'll be covering: a tasty mix of AI, some handheld drama, some cancelled heroes, and CEOs saying the quiet part out loud. So it's going to be super interesting. But before we get into it, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this content and you want to see more, it helps me a ton if you hit that like, that subscribe, and ring the notification bell for all my latest videos. Also, if you have anything to share, thoughts, comments, critiques, or just want to share how your day went, please leave your comments in the comment section below. All right, let's get started. So for the first segment, we'll start with Microsoft just dropped a beta version of Copilot for gaming on iPhones and on Android phones. It's like Clippy, right? Remember Clippy, that little Microsoft Word AI assistant back then, right? AI assistant. So it's like Clippy, but instead of helping you format a resume, it's here to tell you why you suck at Halo. I'm bad at first-person shooters anyway, so yeah, bring your worst, Clippy. So according to reports from Times India, Copilot is integrated into the Xbox app and will offer game suggestions, track your achievements, and provide gameplay tips. So basically, it's the AI equivalent of your little cousin backseating you at the family gatherings, right? You always have that little cousin who's always a loudmouth, knows everything. But truly, the future of gaming is here and it is judging us. So look out for that one. All right, moving on to the next segment. SteamOS is out here cooking Windows alive on handheld gaming PCs. Benchmark tests from the Verge show it runs 5 to 10% better and gives more battery life, because apparently not having 37 Windows background processes dedicated to your printer helps, right? Every time. In response, Microsoft is cooking up something called Project Kennan, a supposed Xbox handheld made with Asus or Asus. I don't know how you pronounce. I always say Asus. SteamOS is out here like, oh, you want to play games? Cool, here you go. Meanwhile, Windows is like, before you slay that dragon, let's install 17 updates, update your DirectX driver, and make sure that you're logged into your OneDrive, right? So yeah, so that is on that. Moving on to the next segment. Now, in corporate heartbreak corner, as I covered this in the last QTE news, EA just pulled the plug on their Black Panther game and closed Cliffhanger Games, the studio that was responsible for creating this new Black Panther game, which is kind of ironic because they really left us on a cliffhanger now, right? Now we don't know what is happening. But EA swears their Marvel partnership is still rock solid. According to Wccftech, they're still working on an Iron Man game and something else they don't want to talk about yet. Probably another mobile cash grab. You know how EA is with these loot boxes and these card packs and all this gambling, not gambling fiasco they're in. But yeah, that's another story for another day. But they said, and I quote, "This is part of a broader strategy." Translation: we did the math and couldn't afford to make this game without putting Iron Man in a battle pass. Yeah, well, that's what I assume, right? That's the translation, but it could be something worse. Anyway, let's move on to our next segment, and we'll wrap up today by talking about Gearbox CEO Randy Pitchford, because he recently suggested that real fans would find a way to buy Borderlands 4 even if it cost $80. Yeah, this $80 fiasco keeps coming back. I'm sick and tired of covering it. But from me to Randy, my guy, come on. You don't say stuff like that. We're not in a cult. We're not like, I mean, we all are fans of gaming. I don't know what you mean by real fans, you know? Are you talking about those who would like do blood sacrifices for your games? Not a cult. Anyway, he's since apologized, saying it was all a big misunderstanding. According to Wccftech, he clarified that pricing isn't up to him and he respects the audience. I mean, sure, just like how Aliens Colonial Marines was a misunderstood masterpiece, right? Look, I love Borderlands as much as any other guy who collects guns with multiple different attachments and so on and so forth. But unless this comes with free therapy, $80, That's a hard pill to swallow. That's a very hard pill to swallow. But let us see, right? I mean, only real fans would buy the game. So let's see how that works out for Gearbox and Take-Two. All right, so let's recap on what has happened or what we've covered today. So Microsoft wants an AI to play therapist. SteamOS is flexing on Windows like it just found creatine. EA still says, we Marvel, bro. Relax, we still Marvel, right? And Randy Pitchford wants to test our loyalty like a jigsaw trap. Yeah. Every time it seems like we're taking 2 steps forward in the gaming industry, we take 5,000 steps back. See? But anyway, those are just my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So if you have anything to say about this video, about the gaming industry, or the state of the gaming industry as it is today, please leave your comments in the comment section below. And once again, it helps a ton if you hit that like, that subscribe, and ring the notification bell for all my latest videos. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining, and I'm out.